upstate New York, and Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Los Angeles Chargers and the Buffalo Bills. On the visiting sideline, there's Chargers head coach Jim Harbaugh. His team making the long flight. Always difficult to play the 1 o'clock Eastern game when a West Coast team feels like it's 10 a.m. on their body clock. Across from him, his counterpart, Bills head coach Sean McDermott. His team looking for a spark, hoping their fans will give it to them here at home as we are set to go.
Timer pass to kick off for Buffalo.
Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. It is for real. Season begins here. And off we go in Western New York. So here come the Chargers. The offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Mike, as I think back to opening day over my years of playing in the NFL, it didn't matter if I was a rookie or going into my 14th season. I think every player goes into that game with just a little bit of extra nerves, thinking, all right, new season, new opportunity. Can I still do this at a high level? And, man, you get through that first game.
Oh, right at the outset, he lost the football. And I think one of the Chargers was, yes, he was able to get his hands on it, and they retained possession.
And they should consider themselves lucky. You can't let a pass rusher through that quickly and not expect there to be consequences. Fortunately, they're at least able to fall on it and prevent this from being a complete disaster.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Now Herbert on the bootleg. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. It's a big one for the Chargers. It's a gain of 34.
How about that for your first catch of the game? I mean, to be able to attack the defense with your very first grab really sets things up nicely for the rest of the game. So defensively, they need to tighten up a little bit on the back end. Because I promise you, that's not going to be the last time they call his number.
This defense all over this one. They get down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. He's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Shotgun now for Herbert. Open man right side is Kelce. He's going to be taken down at about the 30. Second time they've connected on this drive. 19 yards out of this one.
First and 10.
And nothing matters if this protection isn't able to pick up that blitz. They do a fantastic job of stunting that pass rush just long enough to find an open man downfield.
On the handoff, it's Hampton. They'll go up on a 2nd and 7 from the 27.
27-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's to the running back, Omarion Hampton. And he'll take this one in. Omarion Hampton. Touchdown Chargers.
It is certainly an ideal way to start a season, Mike. You get the ball first, you come out, you look sharp, you're in and out of the huddle, you're super efficient. Not only do you take the ball all the way down the field, but you come away with 6. And I know they sure hope that this is a sign of things to come, not only for this offense today, but as the rest of this season unfolds.
Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. His kick is good. And the Chargers have their first lead of the new year. They're up 7-0 here in the season opener. This kick is sent into the air. On the return, this is strong. Good return as he takes it across the 30. The Buffalo offense set to go to work for the first time. They're led out by the NFL's most valuable player in 2024 at quarterback, Josh Allen.
Mike, isn't there just something different about week one of the NFL season? I mean, after months of anticipation, debate, speculation, it all gets settled on the field. New coaches, new teams, rookies playing their first time. Man, it's just an exciting time of year, and I'm pumped to be calling it alongside you.
Throwing right away is Allen. He gets this to the tight end, Dalton Kincaid. And they'll get about half what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's second down and 5. From the gun, it's Allen. Rolling to the left. He'll tuck it and take off. And Allen, a guy who usually gives as much punishment as he gets, slides down here when he's got the first down.
And this is what you like to see if you're the head coach. Not only does your quarterback know exactly where that first down marker is, he's able to pick up the first down, but then get himself on the ground. He avoids the big hit and picks up the first down.
Set to go now on first and 10. Now the first carry for the younger Cook brother. This is James Cook. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 9. From the gun, Josh Allen. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Bills. A beautiful combination in the air there. Pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
Passes hit is good. And the Bills come right back to tie it at 7. Team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown. The Chargers offense going to take over now for the second time. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Set. No play fake. Herbert. The contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
At the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10. Throwing, Herbert. He gets this one complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. First catch for him on this new season. And it results in a first down.
It's a gain of 23.
They put Kelsey in motion. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Another catch there for Johnston. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8. Pistol here for Herbert. The blitz overwhelms the offensive line, and down he goes. Greg Russo, what a way to kick off the new year. 2 sacks in the first half of the opener. Third, they need 8. Motion man is Harris. Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And that one is incomplete and brings us to the end of the first quarter of play. So, first quarter in the books here on NFL Kickoff Weekend. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. So now, 4th down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This a 57-yard attempt. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line. The Bills offense, Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Cook. Well, he shows you the elusiveness getting out of one tackle, but not the other. Fortunate, really, to get back to the line of scrimmage on that one.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Throwing on 2nd down. It's Allen. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. Made it uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down. From the gun. Throw here for Allen. A quick slant caught by Hill. He's to be brought down very close to that line to gain. They're going to mark him just a bit short. And now it's 4th down. They'll go with the sneak. And he's going to have the Bills' 1st down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Allen going to give it to Cook. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. Was brought down, that pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules, and the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend.
He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. The production has been sensational early on. The last catch putting him over 100 receiving yards, and we still have another half to play. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Here's a handoff to Cook. He's into the end zone. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike. And you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched. And an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10.
The score, Bills 14, Chargers 10. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for them.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. With a solid start so far. Touchdown and a field goal on their first 2 possessions. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
Chargers first down. A gain of 12. And the Chargers first down.
Herbert now on first down. There's a short throw caught by Njoku. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
17 yards.
First and 10 now from the 36.
Chargers first down. It's a gain of 17 yards.
Now Herbert.
First down, Chargers.
Throwing right. That's Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. A whole lot of extra muscle over there on the left side for this first and 10. This is part 2. And he's in. David Njoku. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
He's lined up one-on-one, and it's a mismatch from the very beginning. He's just so fast, so big. He's kind of part tight end, part wide receiver, and when you have that type of skill set, it's just going to be hard to stop.
Kicker now for the extra point. The kick is good. The Chargers move on to a 3-point edge. 17-14. After the touchdown, here's kicker out to send this one away. On the return, this is Strong. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds on a very solid return. On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And he gets around 1 man, but not much room after that. Only a couple there. It's second down.
48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Allen now off the bootleg. And he just does kick that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On third down, it's Allen. And that is incomplete. He was looking for his tight end, Dawson Knox. And that'll set up fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And it's brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal.
And the Bills, first down. First and goal at the 8-yard line.
Here's Cook. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
A gain of 3 brings up second and goal at the Chargers' 5-yard line.
Looking to throw. It's Allen. That one taken in. T.J. Moore. Touchdown, Bills. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Makes the score Bills 21, Chargers 17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. They'll begin with first and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete. Second and 10.
Incomplete. Leads to second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Herbert to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Body was man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
It's up a third down and 10 yards to go.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down. And they'll get forward a few yards on the return. That's where the offense will take over. The Bills offense, Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's Cooks. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cooks. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 11. Good for a Bills first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Once again, it's Cooks. Good physical work, motoring forward for 9.
That's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
Halftime coming up. We'll get you down to Scott Hanson and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. It's like the first day of school, isn't it? Week 1 of the 2026 NFL season. We're back for year 2 at EA Sports, so let's get into it. Our trip around the league starts now. It begins up in Baltimore. The Ravens at home to take on the Denver Broncos. And it's Bo Nix on target to his wideout, Troy Franklin. A 17-yard touchdown pass. The Broncos come away with the victory on the road in the season opener. From there, it's down to the Big Easy in New Orleans. We'll check in on the Saints. They're playing host to the Carolina Panthers. And it's Travis Etienne. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. This one's at halftime now, and it's the Saints trying to win the home opener. They have the lead at halftime. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Eagles. And this is Jamar Chase. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. 75 yards this one goes. The catch and run for the score. And time now for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Now an opening has the 30. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield. The Bills offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field. They'll begin with terrific starting field position. It gets going with 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Cook.
Nice job with the wingback making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
That one into the hands of Moore downfield. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. A run up the middle with Cook. And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense, and right now it's one of the main reasons why they have the lead.
Now it's 2nd and 1. This is Cook. He'll fight forward, doesn't get a hold up, and he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up. To throw is Allen. He'll set up the screen to Cook. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Now from the 7, it's 2nd and goal. From the gun, here is Allen. To the goal line and in. Dalton Kincaid. Touchdown Buffalo.
You can just see the comfort, Mike, that this offense continues to play with. The early momentum in the first half has carried here after the break, and you can see this group just slowly starting to pull away.
And I'm thinking, Greg, about the guys on the other side. You're waiting at halftime, that other offense waiting to get back on the field. What happens? They come right out, extend the lead, and now the task gets a lot tougher for this second half. The extra point by Basques is good. And the Bills will extend this third quarter lead.
Chargers 17.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 11. At the 27-yard line.
They'll go again with Hampton into the secondary, past the 40. And he'll be tackled up around the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
On play action, it's Herbert. Right side and hauled in by McConkey. Now he breaks free in the middle of the field. And he will score. Pat McConkey. Touchdown, L.A. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way to 6. That's an impressive play. Right off the pitch.
And he cannot get in. The try for 2 comes up empty, so unable to get within a field goal. The difference remains 5. To return, here's Ray Davis. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
James Cook and the rest of this Buffalo offense head back out. The lead is 5 as they're going to start with this first down.
But somebody gotta do it. Got my foot up on the gas, but somebody gotta do it. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off. Turn his TV off, turn his TV off.
Josh Allen on the bootleg. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
22 yards.
His 5th fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Nice play design here by the offensive coordinator. His ability to get the quarterback outside the pocket, take some stress off the protection. By the time he reaches the launch point, the receiver's running wide open downfield, and he puts the ball right on the money.
Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. From the 46, here's 2nd and 8. Out of the gun, here's Allen. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. And he'll get only a yard before he's out of bounds, and that's going to set up a 3rd down.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
Here's 3rd and 7. From the shotgun, it's Allen. This throw outside is caught by Hill. Closing in on 200 receiving yards for the game. He's been outstanding. That one's good for a first down.
Another great throw, and that's been the story as you check out these numbers. I mean, he has done everything this team has asked of him and more.
1st and 10. Allen, they give this to Davis. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the play.
When you call a draw, Mike, what you're counting on is that the defense is in full pass mode. The linebackers in secondary are getting a lot of depth in their drops. The defensive line is just racing up the field thinking, I'm going to sack the quarterback. In this case, they're not so lucky. Not only do they not catch him off guard,
And he's in! A little Shakir. Touchdown, Hill. That is yet another touchdown. That's what a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
it's one thing to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease at which he's caught this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Pass is kick is good, and the Bills are going to extend their lead.
Bills 35, Chargers 23.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This will be returned from the 6. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. The deficit is double digits, so work to do as they begin this drive with 1st and 10. Play action now. Herbert. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Mack Wilson working his way in to register his 1st sack of the new season. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Herbert. To the middle of the field, he's got Johnston. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
That is rare. You don't see 3rd and 17 converted all that often. First down.
At the 42-yard line.
It's Herbert. Open receiver, that's Harris. Still going inside the 20. And he will finally be taken down. How about that? A really big play as the final one. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. And he will score! Game on! Matt McConkey! Touchdown Chargers! That his 2nd touchdown now here in the season opener. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Makes the score Bills 35, Chargers 30.
Now back to a one-score game as they kick it away. The return, here comes Davis. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Bills offense and Tyreek Hill heading back on the field, and he's looking to finish it strong. He has been unquestionably the star of the show as they've just absolutely had no answer on the defensive side of the ball. On the handoff, it's Davis. And he'll bring this across the 30-yard line. It's a pick up the 4. From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 6. Play action, here's Allen. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he'll be forced out of bounds. He has been a thorn in the side of the defense all game. That last catch puts him over 200 receiving yards in this one. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run with Davis. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll run. It's Ty Johnson. Not much happening there. Just a short game. From the 25, here's 2nd and 8. Take the handoff, and now it's Allen. Taking off.
That's just great awareness there, Mike. He's looking downfield. Doesn't see anything, but he is locked in to get that first down. He tucks it, becomes a runner, and gets past the mark.
He'll find Shakir open right side.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 10-yard line.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. From the gun, throw here for Allen. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone, and listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not, and you get paid to make the difficult catches, and I would classify that one as tough, but you got to make that catch. Give your team a chance.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout run. DJ Moore, touchdown Buffalo. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score game.
Yeah, I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a two-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Pass now for the extra point. It's up and good. And the Bills will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 30.
Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off. This is fielded inside the 5. And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense back onto the field for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. They put Kelce in motion. Herbert now on 1st down. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Greg Rousseau. What a start to the season. His 3rd sack here in week 1. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and 1. Pistol here for Herbert. To the left side. By Kelce. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
And it's 3rd down.
Throwing Herbert. He gets this one. Complete to Johnston. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 25 yards on the play. And the Chargers
on 1st down, Herbert. A short throw taken in by Kelce. He'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He's set to go now on 1st and 10.
Chargers 1st down. A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Chargers.
Now Herbert again. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's 2nd down.
Going again, Herbert. Left side, catch made by McConkey. Now they are in business. Inside the 15-yard line.
12 yards. That's another Chargers.
Herbert to the air again. That is caught by the tight end. Travis Kelce. Touchdown, Los Angeles.
Touchdown, Chargers.
Greg, it's the quarterback's best friend, and you were that guy for a lot of years. The tight end in a tight area with man coverage.
Yeah, and it's really twofold, Mike, right? First and foremost, we see so many of these tight ends around the league that now have gotten to the point where one-on-one matchups, that's advantage offense. But then even in the cases they don't create great separation, Mike, it's their size, their catch radius. It's such a friendly target for the quarterback that when things get tight in the red zone, they look to the tight end.
42. Chargers 37.
So, things are a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. Davis now to return it. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Buffalo offense heading back out onto the field. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Defense held to no gain. Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play.
Look out,
forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
We got a big third down coming up here, Mike. They got a chance with the conversion to possibly get this under the 2-minute warning, put this defense in a position where they have to start using their timeouts.
That's going to be caught. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come as fourth down is looming. Allen going to throw for it. That's taken in, and he's going to have the first down. Aggressive ball there. Works out as they convert on fourth down.
Some teams just have a stronger appetite for being willing to go for fourth down tries, even on their side of the field, Mike, and we're seeing it so much more often. The days of just pumping the ball back and forth and saying, hey, we're going to play good defense. Remember, the better your defense, that doesn't mean you should punt. The better your defense, the more chances you should take on offense. Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. That is incomplete, taking the shot there as we reach the 2-minute warning.
You kidding me? Really? Are you kidding me?
Here's a 3rd and 10. They'll drop to throw. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a fourth down. Now, fair catch called, and he's going to take it out beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense headed back to take over once more. They'll start out 1st down and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. Right side, hauled in by Kelsey. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. They have time to work with, but they have no timeouts. It's 1st and 10. Now the ball thrown deep for Johnston. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked up by Maxwell Hairston. And the Bills have just about sewn up this football game. Now, after the interception, we have an injured player to look at. He'll get himself looked at, but this is not how you want to begin a new campaign. First down, it's Davis. Modest game. Maybe 2 yards. It's 2nd down.
On the 29-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
Now a give, but here comes the reverse. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
They go down to an 8, and that's the way to start the new campaign. 1 game, 1 win here in this season opener. The Bills bringing on the punt team. as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a fourth quarter lead. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. This game is over. So it's a win here for the Bills. They move to 1-0, getting the victory to begin the new campaign. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Bills are victorious as we say so long from Buffalo.